Well, first of all, my name is James Wiggins, and I'm just excited to share the strategic plan. And our strategic plan is to help 2 million self-employed individuals take advantage of money that's already theirs. But in this today, I'm going to really do a lot of Q&A and really get a lot of specifics because I know there's a lot of questions on how it works, the myths of it, and I really want to make sure that we get that assistance that you need to really be able to understand the power of what we got. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a very huge space to be in. Okay, very huge. Why? Because there's 33.3 million businesses in the United States, and the majority are small business that is 100% unaware of what we have here ahead of us. Okay, and with the SCTC program, you will be able to really help the small business sector. You know, a lot of these small businesses are struggling right now. Everything's expensive, and again, I'm running into a lot of people that we're helping, and from their corporations or corporate credit, business funding, they're just not able to get these resources that's necessary for them to sustain through their business. So, based during COVID, which we all was affected, there have been so much money implemented to assist in different sectors. And so, what we're specifically going to talk about today is the self-employed tax credit, or the SETC tax credit that we have to offer. Well, our corporate team, and we're actually expanding. We've just hired 2 more people, but internally we have Laura Matea, CEO, myself, president, and Latoya Wiggins, who is a COO as well internally. So we really are internally there to assist and help you, and as we expand this program and this process all over the United States of America. Well, our implementation plan overall, first of all, Laura is well known in terms of large business scales, connections, and that's how we are really able to really connect with Gig Work Solutions, and why you're able to make the level of commissions and income you'll be able to make if you decide, hey, I want to also market this program. Okay, so you'll also, depending on who you are, have the ability to build a small team or a big team. So completely up to you. And again, there's no fees, there's no monthly fees, there's no website fees, any of that. All it is just marketing, just really sharing and expanding the SETC program. Myself, I'm 30 years in the network marketing field, small business investments, real estate. So I've been around the block in terms of business. And when I seen this opportunity more from the ERC standpoint, and did very well in a short amount of time there. But when this SETC program came out, I was like, oh my goodness, because I know so many people that are self-employed that really could utilize the additional funds, and in return, you can make a 6, 7, or potentially even 8-figure income by marketing this program. And Latoya Wiggins, she's launched customer services and compliance for many Fortune 500 companies. And her focus will be primarily the field support and keeping us in compliance as well. Because as it grows, we want to make sure that there is no issues from the matador side. Okay, so again, what I'm going to really dig into now is the product. What is the product? And again, that product is the SETC, or the FFCRA, which is a tax credit available for self-employed individuals. Now, you could qualify literally up to 36,000, but 32,200. But there have been cases based on prepaid interest, etc. And if both are self-employed, they may qualify for up to 72,000. And we're looking at average tax credit of 8K. And in a less than a week, we have about, I think we're close to 40 plus files submitted, and we already have files that are going to funding. So, and we're talking a week, and we haven't even started really promoting, and that's the next phase of what we're going to be doing. And the duration of this project will expire April 15th. So we literally have till April 15th of 2025, ladies and gentlemen, to impact the self-employed sector. And so really we have about 300 now, about 330 days or so, to really get out there and share this with as many people as we can. Now, our marketing strategy at Matador is really to create a large affiliate group in the hundreds of thousands. And you're going to see, we're going to be doing events through Matador. We're going to be doing additional bonuses through Matador, etc., as we start to grow. But we're going to be doing, we have fundraisers, we have different SEOs, church events, a lot of just different events. We're going to be radios. It's going to be starting here soon. We're even looking at billboards, guys. So we know the power of this program and what we have here at Matador. Now, what I want to do is take about 15 minutes and really go over some Q&A. Okay, and if you got a pen and pad, please, if you don't, go ahead and grab one. I'm 99% sure some of the things I'm going to read to you, or you're going to really probably already have asked or want to know. So let's take a couple seconds and allow you to do so. Okay. And so let's get right into it. So what I want to do is really familiarize you with the program, how the program works, what to look for, what can qualify you, what can disqualify you. So we're going to go right into it. What is the SETC program? And again, if you have gotten an affiliate link and you're now an affiliate, you can go inside of your dashboard and you can go under resources, and those questions will be answered for you. But I'm going to go ahead and go into the questions. Can someone still fully claim $32,200, and when does this program end? Absolutely. You still can claim this credit until April 18th of 2025, and both spouses are able to claim this credit. So if you're husband and wife, you're able to get up to $64,400. And the first period is from 1/1/21 to 3/3/21, and the second period is 4/1/21 through 9/30/21. Okay, so again, you can get the full round up to $32,200, and again, there's things that would qualify for that. How does the interest that the IRS adds to the check work? Well, the IRS will apply interest to the SETC refund check, to your refund check, simply because it's your money, it's being held, so they're earning on your money, kind of like trading, right? So this compounds, and the rate is set quarterly. So when you get your check, and what we've been noticing when our clients are receiving their checks from the prior company, it was about 20 to 25% more than what they actually qualified for because of the prepaid interest. So yes, and you can go to irs.gov payments, quarterly interest rates, to do your own research there. If I had W-2 income or K-1 income from another business source, can I still claim the SETC credit? Yes, this program is completely separate, and it is solely based on 1099 income that an individual made during the 2020 and 2021 period. So we want to make sure that we understand 1099 income. Guys, we're talking gig workers, Uber drivers, truck drivers, network marketers, anyone that is a 1099 Schedule SC and earn over $3,000 qualifies. Okay. Is my SETC refund check taxable? Great question. No, it is not taxable. This is actually treated as an overpayment refund. And again, the interest applied by the IRS would be considered income. So this is not taxable whatsoever. Why is the anchor calculated benefit different from the amount I self-calculated initially? Well, this is one of the reasons why you want to hire the professionals, and this is why you want accountants and people that specialize, particularly in this space, to make sure there's a lot of factors that you may miss that did not give you that calculation that we are able to give you, or GigWorks is able to give you. Okay, so again, if you incorrectly put a different amount from your SE line 6 versus out of your tax returns. If you claim children, your dependents really impact the amount of money that you can also receive. And if you already claim credit for one or both periods, this makes you ineligible. And again, this is inside of your tax returns. Why is there such a rigorous KYC? These questions are very important because we're letting you know legitimate. This is not a fly by night. This is not just somebody that tried to put something together and go out there and gather people, make money. But in fact, we are highly compliant. So we not only ensure that we exceed the IRS's KYC, which stands for Know Your Own Client or Know Your Customer, but we also ensure that we meet the bank regulatory requirements for the Treasury Service and the advanced lending. Now, remember, we are the only ones that do this level of advanced lending due to the fact that Ryan, who's the CEO, was able to securitize the actual SETC with the Department of Treasury. And now, once you sign and you don't owe, we can immediately fund you or send you your return. But what does it include? Let's talk about that facial scan. So again, when you're applying, even if you want to market, you got to go through the facial scans, your ID verification, geolocation, social security number check. Actually, this is for the actual credit. All this date of birth check, fraud and sanction list. So there are major things that we are doing to ensure you that you're protected as a customer. Okay, we want you to know that you're not just sending your information somewhere. All these things are implemented for your protection. We not only provide a program, but have done so compliantly for our clients and customers. How does the Treasury Service works? Great question. And this is something that if you're marketing, you will be able to really you can literally market and probably hundreds and hundreds of clients a week if they really understood what we have here with this program. But our let me get to it. Our SETC processing is done compliantly, which means we complete this by hand, including wet signatures from our clients, our partnership with Carter Federal Credit Union, who is one of the advanced lenders, okay? Not only support processing to end, but also we have a refund check deposited electronically into your bank account. So when the refund check is basically approved, it is sent right to your bank account. So you don't have to wait like the other company that I was involved with that we were basically a broker of. They had to mail the check out. Took 4 to 6 weeks, guys. We're talking potentially under 30 days. You can get your money here with us at Matador and Gig Work Solutions. Can Anchor process my SET claim without Treasury Services? No. To ensure our clients get their funds and in turn we can collect our fees as we do not charge no upfront. We will not complete filings that do not also include Treasury Services. This also ensures that we can pay our distribution, our affiliates for their hard work they put in. So again, if you're an affiliate, you want to know, hey, how am I going to get paid? I was an ERC, and I probably still have $300,000 in commissions that was due to me, but it was up to the client once they got their ERC refund to pay me for my services, which obviously I'm probably not going to get. Okay, so let's talk about the advanced program. What is the advanced program and how does it work? Well, we have stood up a first of its kind advance, and instead of an unsecured consumer loan, which a lot of these companies saying, hey, we can advance you, but it's based on your credit check, it's based on a consumer loan, etc. The advance is collateralized against the SETC tax refund check. So basically, as an example, the collateral is your signature saying, hey, you're approved, you're ready to go, okay, and etc. All right, and then what happens here is this also ensures that, I'm sorry, I just got a text, kind of threw me off. Sorry about that. What is the advanced program? We have stood up first of kind advanced program to be able to loan against the collateralized refund check. This is another reason why the Treasury services are so valuable to our clients. If they do not owe the IRS, which we'll check as part of the advanced application, then a claimant can get 100% of their SETC refund amount advanced, less the fees. This process can be completed in as little as 20 days. So again, powerful, very, very powerful. What we have here, where people can literally, they don't have to pay a dime up front. The last company that we were involved with, they had to pay $150 up front just to verify, then 20% up front, and then wait 4 to 6 months. There is not a dime that comes out of your pocket with this program. If that's amazing, just type a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure I'm not boring you as well. Okay, I want to make sure you're still with me. I know this is, you know, some technical stuff, but this is a very technical product, and we want to be able to do the best that we can when we're out actually marketing this, or if you're listening to the first time as someone that's a potential client. What has to be completed to be eligible for your advance? Very simple. The client must complete the 4506T, and we must receive back from the IRS the account transcripts confirming that you owe no back taxes. Very simple. You're going to fill out a 4506T, which again, you'll get sent to your email. You go ahead and fill that out. And then from there, they'll review your transcripts. If you don't owe any money, boom, you have no problem getting your advance funding. What if I apply and I owe back taxes? Another great question. You could still go through here, but the services will be kind of handled a little differently, which again is a great thing. If you're the IRS, they're just going to take that money. If you owe more than what you're getting, they're just going to collect it off. If you owe less, they're going to take that, less the difference, and then go ahead and send you a check. What are the costs associated with the advance, and do I have to make monthly payments? There are no upfront payments or reductions from the advance payment outside of paying Anchor's fees. There are no monthly repayments, and the credit union and its partners will wait for the IRS to finish processing your check. They will then repay the advance from the check that comes into the Treasury and subtract the loan expenses from the IRS interest added to the refund check. So there is an 18% APR rate calculated daily on the advance. The client net of fees will still receive anywhere from 20 to 60% of the interest from the IRS in addition to the advance they received months ago. So what does that mean? Because again, you're going to get an advance. Okay, so once you get your advance, that's your advance. And the credit union or the partners, the credit union will then, that advance you the money, will be receiving your check, okay, from the IRS. Upon that, you will be charged you'll be charged on the additional interest. Okay, so they're basically saying you'll still receive anywhere from 20 to 60% of the interest from the IRS. So literally, whatever your fee is, you can literally cover it or even have more because of the interest that you'll get paid. Okay. How long does it take for the IRS to complete the standard process? 16 to 20 weeks. I've witnessed it. Actually, 6 months. I mean, we got people that applied in January that's now finally getting paid. So again, you're talking 3 weeks here, and they actually paid more. Okay, so again, we have something absolutely special here. $2,000 is the minimum credit that Anchor will process. What does that mean? If the tax credit is under $2,000, Anchor will not process it because of fees, et cetera, it's just not worth it. So they're not going to go ahead. They're not going to process it. Let's see here. When are the support teams available? Support teams are available Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 Eastern by phone, and then teamwork additionally hours, and which is their online segment, is just incoming support and email. So you can get a live agent, and the customer service is phenomenal. Okay, I just had someone that is getting close as well. They needed to send something in, and they called, answered right away, wasn't on hold for hours, and sending in the information, and they're going to the next step. So support teams are available again Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. Should a client make multiple logins if they have issues with their KYC? No. Multiple attempts will actually trigger fraud, and then it's going to be all bad. So no. How can I track my refund check? We're actively tracking your refund check from the moment UPS scans your package and sends to the IRS. Check your SETC dashboard on the home screen of your GigWorks Solution account for updates. Any correspondence received via Treasury Service on your behalf will be available in your document center inside of your account. So again, all your updates is inside of your account. This is state of the art. Hundreds of employees there already to serve you. So this is definitely the company to be with. Why am I changing my address with the 8822? This is to ensure that the Treasury services can be completed for you, which not only includes your refund check, but ensures any correspondence, requests for information in relation to your claim arrives quickly to Anchor so we can keep your file moving. Once you receive your SETC refund check, the address will revert back to your primary address. Okay, so basically, the address is changing in order for Anchor to be able to receive funds that they have advanced for you. Okay. Does owing child support, garnishment, state taxes affect my refund? No. If you do not owe back taxes, your refund check will be sent to you. Should you owe the IRS back taxes, the credit will assist you in repaying those balances. So again, still a good thing. And last but not least, join the team. If you're looking to join the team, whoever referred you can help you get situated and set up. If you just randomly come on, you got some questions, or you're looking to become a client, I am here to answer your questions. So let me go ahead and shut that off. Is there any questions out there for me in regards to any of the information you've heard today? Please go ahead and unmute yourself. It's definitely an open forum.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So you said, I think it might be on the screen. I was trying to read it too, but I think a screenshot. Once you're approved for the return, you said it's 18% fee per day?
No, it's 18% a month.
Interest?
Well,
A
18%
month.
annual. So it's APR, annual. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
just on the interest. So, for example, let's say the check is $2,000, or let's say the check, I'm sorry, it's $20,000. You've already got your advance on that. But let's say the interest is an additional $5,000. Well, they're going to charge 18% APR, which is less than all our credit cards, that difference of $5,000. So whatever that difference is, they're going to charge that. You'll get the remainder because you will receive interest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain one more time. Let's say, Barry, the check is $20,000. You've already got your advanced funding of that $20,000. But what happens, because the money has been at the IRS, you're earning compounded interest. So in fact, let's say you end up really getting $25,000. Okay, they don't know what that number is yet. So when that check comes out, they're going to take their 18% APR off of that additional $5,000, and then you're going to get another check with the remainder of that $5,000.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, okay. I just want to make I just wanted to make sure. Thank you, Chris. Any other questions in regards to what we talked about today? Now we are here every Tuesday. Tuesday is Mr. Chris Gilmore. I'm here on Thursdays, but we are going to be implementing what's known as AMA, where we will, as we are progressing, we will have AMAs where you can ask us anything as well. And we're almost we're still fine tuning the affiliate side to be able to support all the brokers and all the growth, because there's a lot of growth real fast. So we're almost there. Give us another 24 hours, and I'm almost finished with the PDFs, etc. So whoever has connected to you, because I know there's other groups, they will be able to support you in that manner.
I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
What I was trying to look for in there, did you say something about UPS? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Documents, right?
Yes, sir. So if you are a member of Gig Workers, you can also piggyback on the 70% discount because of so much mail. And that was the CEO saying, hey, listen, I want to be able to give my partners the same discount. And if not, we're going to go to FedEx. So if you're Gig Worker Solutions, you can actually get up to 70% discount with UPS. I mean, with FedEx.
Okay. I heard you say that before, but then I thought I heard something different, but okay, I got it.
Okay, no problem. Great questions, Barry. All right. Well, I don't want to hold you guys on the call if